Hello, everyone. How's it going? Thank you so much for joining this session. I'm Anand Subbaraj, co-founder and CEO at Zuper. And we all love loyal customers, isn't it? Today's session, we are going to look into how does field service organizations transform their customers into loyal brand ambassadors. But before I get going with the next set of slides, I'd like to do a quick pulse survey. How many of you are in service business or field service business? Glad to see those hands. How many of you are using Zuper? Great. How many of you are familiar with Zuper? OK. And I'm sure at the end of this session, you'd know a little bit more about Zuper and how you can leverage Zuper into your business to transform your customers into loyal brand ambassadors. In this session today, we are going to look into the challenges faced by field service organizations, why customer loyalty is important. We'll take a quick peek into Zuper's field service management platform, how Zuper and HubSpot works together to create that cohesive unit to transform your customer experience. We'll look into a demo of HubSpot and Zuper working together, and we'll also look into a customer story of how an organization is using HubSpot and Zuper together to transform their customer experience. Now, field service is a set of activities that are done by businesses at a premise that is outside their office premises. And this set of activities could be installation, maintenance, repair, survey, and many others. And organizations excelling at field service are the ones who know exactly who is doing what, where, how, and for whom. Today, field service organizations are going through a massive transformation. Partly due to the pandemic, it has transformed the way service organizations, and especially field service organizations, are dealing with their business. And field service organizations are going through tremendous challenges. On one end of the spectrum, they're dealing with continuous evolving customer expectations. And on the other hand, there is labor shortage, gap in skills, and a never-ending complex operations exacerbated with different kinds of applications that are working in silos and a never-ending requirement to leverage data and insights to make data-driven decisions and actions. And we all know that customer expectations are evolving. Today, modern customers are conditioned by the likes of Amazon, Uber, and many other modern apps that offer a seamless end-to-end experience. Today, every customer is expecting that seamless end-to-end experience without exceptions from any business that they deal with, no matter whether they are e-hailing a cab, getting their roof maintained, or getting their refrigerator repaired. Every customer is expecting that seamless end-to-end experience. And we all know the benefit of customer loyalty. I was talking to a service business that told me that acquiring the first customer is hard, but it's relatively easier than creating loyal customer base. A loyal customer who is a brand ambassador adds 10 times more value than their first time business with the organization. And every business, whether it's small, medium, large enterprise, they're all trying hard to create or transform their customers into loyal entities, into brand ambassadors. As per a recent research from Gartner, 90% of the organizations surveyed mentioned that they are going to do anything that they can to convert their customers into brand ambassadors of their business. But how do you go about doing that, especially if you are into service business dealing with the evolution of the customer experience? And the only way you can do this is by delighting your customers, by creating those memorable customer experience. Again, I was looking into a Gartner survey in which it was mentioned that 85% of the customers that they surveyed will never work with an organization if they do not offer a great customer experience. Like I said, customer experience and expectations are evolving every year. And 60% of these customers surveyed this year have mentioned that they are expecting a better experience from the service businesses that they are working with. And like I said, the only way to get there is by offering delightful experience to your customers. Now, this was an experience that I had several years back. This led to the evolution or the genesis of Zuper. I brought this refrigerator from one of the largest global brands. I had an issue with the refrigerator, and it took me about 3 months to get that issue addressed. There were about 3 different technicians who visited my place. They did not have any clue of what that issue was, what was the brand and model of the refrigerator that I had. The first technician that came in had no clue. The second technician who visited did not have the right parts in the truck. The third technician finally had the right part, knew about me, the refrigerator that I had, and was able to solve the problem. I wish I could give a 0 star to that business. Unfortunately, you cannot give 0 star. You have to at least give 1 star. But this is how a lot of service organizations are dealing with their customers. Customers are pained by the way some of these service organizations are dealing with their customers. And in this age of Uberization of every service, every customer is expecting that seamless experience from start to finish, exactly like I was expecting that experience from the customer. And I never recommended that particular brand to any other friends of mine and anybody that I spoke with. And fortunately, it was a blessing in disguise. We ended up starting Zuper. 73% of customers that we interviewed said that they are going to adopt a modern field service management platform to improve their customer experience. And field service management is not just a nice to have. For field service business, it is the most important application in the ecosystem. This application needs to integrate with the favorite application of the organization so that they can offer that great experience end to end. Introducing Zuper, for those of you who are not familiar with Zuper. We are the best field service management for mid-market and large enterprises. Zuper is the only horizontal field service management platform today that offers great ROI for your business, provides great time to value, and integrates with your business applications. We are an AI-first intelligent platform that enables businesses to digitize, automate, and optimize field operation and delight customers in every interaction. We integrate with your favorite business applications, whether it's CRM applications like HubSpot, ERP, payment solutions, accounting, and adapts to the growing pain of the organizations. So that field service organization can benefit from the platform and can adapt to the growing needs of the organization and the pains. We are the top field service management platform in the HubSpot ecosystem. HubSpot has been a great partner. And since the last year we were here at Inbound, there are hundreds of customers who have benefited from Zuper and HubSpot together. Our goal is to ensure organizations can dispatch the right person at the right place with the right tools at the right time every time and delight customers in every interaction, whether it happens online at a service center or on-site at the customer's locations. And all of these experiences are embedded within the HubSpot ecosystem. And we also offer the most comprehensive set of capabilities that allows you to schedule, dispatch, manage work orders, manage projects, manage your inventory and parts, manage your annual maintenance contracts with your customers, and automate the end-to-end process and workflows. We're also proud to be named as a HubSpot Essential application. Like I said, HubSpot has been a great partner. HubSpot is also a strategic investor in Zuper. And we are helping a lot of service organizations globally to ensure that they are transforming their customers into brand ambassadors with HubSpot and Zuper. Now, we are going to see things in action on how HubSpot and Zuper integrates. Zuper is available in the HubSpot marketplace, and it integrates with Sales Hub and Service Hub. And it offers a bi-directional integration. Zuper can be installed from the app marketplace in HubSpot. Once you have installed the Zuper app, it embeds into the HubSpot experience. Now, let's take an example. This is Selena, who is working at an Acme facility. She's the facility manager. She's having an issue with her right sweeper. She calls the business. This is Michael, who is taking the service call and creating a ticket in HubSpot. Michael reviews the ticket, triages that, and knows that he has to dispatch a technician to solve this problem. From HubSpot, Michael is able to push this into a Zuper work order. Michael is leveraging the Zuper assisted dispatching to ensure that he's able to dispatch this to the right technician and able to track technician right from the HubSpot experience and has all the information in his fingertips. Now, Selena is the customer. Sedina is the technician who is addressing this issue. She is using the best-in-class Zuper application on the mobile or the tablet. She has all information in her fingertips of the ticket that got pushed from HubSpot into Zuper. She is able to provide the right experience and able to get a 5-star review from the customer. Zuper not only integrates with the Service Hub, but also Sales Hub, so that deals can be pushed from HubSpot into Zuper. Now, here you can see Zuper and HubSpot workflows in action. Zuper is available natively in HubSpot workflows. You can create automations. For example, if you want to push a deal to a Zuper job when the deal reaches a particular stage, you can define the triggers in HubSpot. Let's assume that you are creating a trigger for the deal to reach a closed won state. You can add that trigger. And once you have defined that trigger, you can add Zuper in the action. You can search for the Zuper actions. Here, I want to push the deal to a Zuper job. And you can do that seamlessly from within the HubSpot workflows. Now, once you have created the workflow, you can get into Zuper, and you can define the field mappings. Now, once you do this, you get into the Zuper side of things. You can define the mapping of all the fields from the deal into the Zuper job. And like I said, this is a bi-directional integration, and you can do this seamlessly from the deal fields into the Zuper job fields. And there are much more than this that you can do with the automations of workflows from within Zuper and HubSpot. Now, once this automation is created, every time your deal hits that particular stage, you push those deals automatically into a work order in Zuper. And based on the field mapping, all the information is pushed seamlessly into HubSpot. Now, here for the first time, we are introducing Zuper workflows and our GenAI capabilities. We have GenAI-powered workflows in Zuper, where you can provide your prompt and intents. For example, here, I want to push a HubSpot deal from Zuper when an installation job has moved to a certain stage, and I want to send an email to the customer. Once I provide the intent, the GenAI engine kicks in. It creates the workflow, and you can make minor changes to the workflow and save that and see things in action. This was Zuper and HubSpot in action. This was a quick rundown of the demo. But we are in booth 33. If you want to see this demo in action and have detailed conversation, please stop by and see the demo in action. And here we are going to see a customer story, one of our customers who's talking about how they're using HubSpot and Zuper to transform their experience.
We are a white glove service provider for POS implementation, and we also provide managed network services across the United States. Well, when we were looking at solutions, what kind of drew our interest into Zuper was the fact that it was extremely configurable. We're currently embedded with HubSpot, which is our CRM tool. So the two systems work and cohabitate very seamlessly, and it makes our life a little easier day by day.
We didn't have a field service app before we decided to go with Zuper. We only had HubSpot, and that is our CRM. Be able to visibly see, what technicians is available, what's their scheduling, where everyone on the job board is exactly.
We needed a solution that would actually allow us to look at where our resources were located, and we have a way to view where our techs are, what projects they're on, in a geographical format, as well as a linear format.
Before Zuper, we would just basically get email invites, which sometimes would go unnoticed. But with Zuper, it's been very helpful as far as not missing any appointments. It goes directly to the app. You can see exactly what jobs you have scheduled for that day, that week, that month.
Hi, my name is Jamie Bradley. I'm working out of the main office for Sora Partners in Orlando, Florida. My role with the company is operations manager. I oversee most of the day-to-day operations at Sora, including the scheduling and the billing. So prior to getting Zuper, we would use HubSpot, and we would load all of our deals and service tickets in there. Zuper has streamlined that process by allowing us to take the deals and service tickets and turn them into work orders without having to switch between 2 or 3 different platforms. With Zuper, I can easily see which technician is on the job, what time the job is scheduled to start and end, and I can easily retrieve the completion notes.
Well, when we looked at other solutions like Salesforce and some other tools that are on the market that are kind of a combo, we were finding that there was a lack of ability to customize and to work in the workflows that we currently have. And the integration between the HubSpot and Zuper makes that a lot easier for us to go back and look at the details. We were finding that some of the things that we needed were not available in those other solutions.
The Zuper support and success team has been with us every step of the way to answer all of our questions in a timely manner. They even were able to customize options for our team to be able to easily clock in and out of the system.
Zuper puts it all for you in a digital format that you can easily evaluate where your resources are. Are you maximizing potential for your business?
This is great, isn't it? This is one of many customers who are using Zuper and HubSpot together and seeing great results. I remember this was a customer who we got introduced during the last inbound. And they were able to go live using Zuper and HubSpot together within a year and seeing this kind of value. They have improved their operations and efficiencies and reduced the scheduling time by over 3 hours. And they are able to provide that great seamless end-to-end experience for their customers. And more importantly, the HubSpot users in their team, they do not have to context switch. They are using HubSpot, and from within HubSpot, they are able to get all the details of their field service using the HubSpot interfaces, using Service Hub, using Sales Hub, and they're able to provide that great experience to their customers. They have a field service operations team that are using Zuper, the mobile applications, both on Android and iOS. And they have a team that is operating across different time zones in the US. And they're one of the largest point-of-sale maintenance companies today. That's, again, using HubSpot and Zuper to increase their revenue, increase their bookings. They are saving over 3 hours per day per user, and they have seen a tremendous reduction in their scheduling and dispatching time. Our goal by collaborating with HubSpot is to ensure that you are leveraging HubSpot as the CRM, as the ticketing solution, as the customer experience solution, and then using Zuper as the field service management solution to transform your customer experience, improve productivity and efficiency, and adapt to the growing needs of your business. There are many, many organizations across different industries who are using our platforms together, seeing tremendous values. And I strongly encourage you to stop by at our booth on number 33 and see a demo in action and get your questions answered. I'm here for the next few minutes to answer any of your questions. If you have any questions, feel free to get to the mic and ask your questions. Thank you so much.